Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Monday the 6th of February, 11 a.m. in the UK. What we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at all of our Forex pairs and compile our hit list for the week. We're going to see what we're going to trade this week, what kind of options we might have, and we'll have a look at what kind of news we've got to look out for as well. Let's get into it. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. We will be doing a weekly preview every single Monday, and we're doing a weekly review every single Friday as well. What we also have coming up this week is we're going to be doing a February forecast of how Bitcoin is performing and where we expect that to go over the course of the next few months. Do watch out for that one. These were the 7 pairs that we traded last week, and we ended up taking 3 different trades on 3 days. I'll leave a link to the review in the description below. Please do have a watch of that. There was a beautiful 11% gain made on 3 trades last week. You don't want to miss it. So we'll reset our trades list for the week, and we'll have a look at all of these pairs and compile which ones we're going to add to the list for this week. So let's start with NZD CAD. This one is already a no. We won't be adding that to the list. Euro USD, also going to be a no for me. GBP NZD, that's also not on the list for me. NZD USD is pulling back a little bit far. We won't be taking that. GBP USD, also not for me. GBP CAD, that's away from me as well. Euro CHF, this one could have some potential later on in the week, so we'll add it to the top here, but as it stands, it is not on the list. GBP AUD, now this one looks good, but it's not quite what we want on the 1 hour, so we'll leave that one off, but I will keep an eye on that to see if anything changes. NZD CHF, not looking great on the 4 hour, not looking great on the 1 hour either, so that one's a no-go from me. AUD CAD, that's a no. AUD USD is also a no. We might have a very small list this week. USD CHF is also a no, that is pulled back quite high. AUD CHF, not for me. NZD JPY, now this one looks good, and it does look good, so NZD JPY goes onto the hit list. Next up, AUD JPY, that's not looking good, no, we'll leave that one away. AUD NZD is a no-go. GBP JPY, now that looks good from there, and it looks alright from this side as well, so we'll add that to the list for the week. Onto GBP CHF, now that looks good on the 1 hour and also looks great on the 4 hour too, so that one goes onto the list. Euro GBP, strong, that is strong, and looks good there as well. We'll add that one to the list. I did just notice that we are in pullback territory at the moment as well, so we'll be mindful of how we trade on this one this week. Euro JPY, that is definitely a no-go. USD JPY, that one is not for me. Euro CAD is in a bit of a weird area at the moment, so we'll stay away from that one. Euro NZD, now that looks good. The euro is seeing a bit of power this week, well, to the end of last week, and that looks good too. So Euro NZD on the list for me. USD CAD is a no-go. Euro AUD, that's also a no, doesn't quite align. CAD JPY is a no. CAD CHF, possible, but no, that's not right, so that's not for me either. And finally, CHF JPY, that one's clearly a no-go as well from me. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs on the hit list for this week. NZD JPY, GBP JPY, GBP CHF, Euro GBP, and Euro NZD. That is 3 GBP pairs, we have 2 JPY pairs, 1 CHF, 2 Euro. So let's take a quick look at the news releases that are scheduled for this week. We'll have a look at which ones that we want to look out for and which ones are going to show us a bit of volatility on any of these currency pairs this week. Monday doesn't look like there's anything huge at the moment. There is CAD's IVPMI, that might move the market slightly on the CAD pairs. Nothing huge on anything else there for us. Moving into tomorrow, we do have the AUD cash rate and the RBA rate statement as well. That will be interesting because that always has a huge impact on the AUD NZD pairs. We'll have a look at how that impacts us overnight tonight. Also later on in the day we have USD news and CAD news. We've got Fed Chair Jerome Powell speaking, and we've got Governor Macklem speaking as well. That'll be interesting to see what they've got to say. The USD especially, given that we had FOMC and NFP last week. There were some contradicting results from FOMC versus NFP as well, so it'll be interesting to see what Jerome Powell's got to say about that. Moving on to Wednesday, we've got FOMC member Williams speaking. We'll see what he has to say about the FOMC result from last week. On Thursday, we also have GBP news and monetary policy report hearings. We'll see how that impacts the GBP following that rate rise on Thursday last week. And then finally on Friday, we have month-on-month GDP for the GBP coming out as well. That one looks like it will be interesting. The bank is forecasting for us to go into a recession this year. The Bank of England is saying that it's going to be a milder recession than they first thought it was going to be. But this will be the first kind of view. It's not the quarter-on-quarter at the moment, but it is a confirmed month-on-month. But we do also have preliminary GBP for quarter-on-quarter. Now that won't be 100% actuals at the moment, that is preliminary, so we'll have to watch out when the actual GDP comes out. Remember, quarter-on-quarter, this counts Q4 of 2022, covering October to December last year. We'll see how that affects us and how quickly we might be going into recession in the UK. On to CAD news on Friday afternoon. We've got employment change and unemployment rate. These are big news releases to show us how quickly the economy is growing or shrinking, and these will be really important for the CAD next week. So we'll be back on Friday to analyse how the 5 pairs performed over the week. We'll have a look at how many trades were on offer, how many trades could have been taken, what the potential result of all of them were, how many trades were won and lost, and what the potential profit or loss for the entire week could have been. Remember to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified as soon as the video goes up. Let me know in the comments below what's on your hit list for the week, and what are you looking out for trading this week. Have a great trading week, everybody. We'll see you all back here on Friday.